Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to this week's video. As you can tell from the title, I'm ranking One Direction songs. Now I'm just going to go ahead and say before the video starts, if you're not a fan of them, I'm not going to be offended if you don't watch the video, but I think you need a little bit of One Direction in your life, so maybe scroll to like the last bit of my video so you can see what I rank as number one and listen to that one. I'm super excited to make this video because I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, and since everyone but Liam has released something, I decided to talk about it. So first up on the list, which is number 15, I have Come On, Come On. Now, I really like the beat to this, and it's kind of like a dance tune, and they harmonize in this, which obviously they do in all of them, otherwise I probably wouldn't like them, and you already know I like harmonies, so. But I do skip this one, and a couple up higher on my list too. That's how I determine where on my list they go, is if I skip them, then they're probably not my favorite. Number 14 is Girl Almighty. Now this one is just like a girl anthem, and you want to sing along all the time and dance, just like jamming in the car. Super awesome. But again, I do sometimes skip this one, so that's why it's lower on the list. Number 13 is Hey Angel, and this is such a powerful song. Like, it's almost a mix of like electricity and like a ballad kind of. There's just different components that are super unique, and it's a really cool one. It's different from like all their other stuff. And number 12 is You and I. This is such a pretty song. Like, I usually don't skip it. It's really fun to just like sing your heart out to. It's just so like sweet and romantic. So in case I didn't already mention this, I think I like Zayn's Pillow Talk the best, followed up by Niall, then Louis, and then Harry's last, because his has no musical significance to me. He sings in falsetto the whole time. There's no like crescendo, decrescendo, there's nothing exciting happening in the music. And then Louis is pretty cool, it's a nice jam, but I'm a Niall girl, so he's gonna go above him. But then that one's slow, so then I like Zayn's better, and I've liked Zayn's voice from the beginning, so that's why that's there. Just in case y'all were wondering where I think they stand individually. We'll just have to wait and see about Liam. If he's rapping, probably won't like it, but you never know. I have an open mind, so we'll see. The next one is Still the One. This one should maybe be higher on my list because I usually don't skip it, and it's like a summer anthem kinda. I mean, obviously you can listen to it whenever, but when I hear it, I think of summer. And I kind of want to just like belt this one out whenever it comes on. It's a really cool one. I like bonus songs usually. They tend to be like better or different, which is good because that means only people that like are actual fans who want to buy the extra songs get like more of the magic. One up above that is another, well, here in the US it's like you can only find it online, I think. It's Truly Madly Deeply. That one's super sweet, and again I like that it's like unique and like only really good One Direction fans will know that one. It's just melodic and pretty. So my 9th choice is gonna be Story of My Life, and basically the song is just awesome all the time. This is actually the song that I started liking One Direction with, because What Makes You Beautiful, I was just like, these kids, like, whatever. But then I heard Story of My Life, and I'm like, oh my god, they can harmonize, and it sounds really good. And this is such a good song, like, even the video is good, the story behind it is good. It's just like, just an iconic song. Next above that one, I have If I Could Fly. Like, their whole newest album, which I mean is technically old now, but all of those are so cool and different, and I just really want them to get back together because I want them to make more like that one. I just love ballads, even though I did say earlier that I don't listen to them as much, like I'll skip them. And I have this thing on my phone where I can change the pitch of the song, and it sounds good in all the other pitches I've tried it into, so even if you do like a key change in it, it sounds still amazing, and that's so awesome. My number 7 song is Better Than Words. This one is another super fun dance along, sing along type deal, and like you can do the motions from their video. And one thing I actually really like about this song, I actually have a reason this time, is like the whole song, but the beginning especially, is just putting a bunch of different song titles together, which is super cool because that means one, like all those are their influences or song inspirations, which is really cool. So you just want to sing about what other people have already sung about, if that makes any sense. It's like homage and it's really cool. And next up above that is Kiss You. If you don't like this one, I don't really know what to tell you. You're probably not a One Direction fan. If you don't like that one's super catchy. And actually right after I found Story of My Life, I listened to that one like on repeat because it was so cool, and like I had already heard it, but I was like, okay, like I'm learning different things the more times I listen to it, and it's really cool. It's so fun and like quirky. Plus I really like the Jailhouse Rock type deal in the video. So my number 5 is Never Enough. This is actually my ringtone because I'm lame. But yes, this one's super cool. I like the snapping and the like doombats at the beginning. Like I've already talked about on this album, they have done everything completely different, and it's just amazing. You can tell they put in so much effort to make every single song different, and yet it still sounds like them. Like there was an interview I think where Niall was like, it could have been Harry though, like you can hear how they've progressed, and like every CD is like a stepping stone to like their story, and that's just amazing. But Never Enough is so cool. My mom even likes that one. It's so fun to sing along to and snap to, like I said. It's just crazy. And I like the trumpet part in it, obviously. It's just super cool, and like instrumental and vocal like all combined into like this magic song. So number 4 is Best Song Ever. And yes, I get that I obviously don't think it's the best song ever, but you can never not sing to that, and you can never not dance to it. You can always jam to it in your car. So that's why it's so high up on the list, because one, I like also never skip it. And it's just really fun to think about like what their story behind this was, in the video at least. Number 3 on the list is Love You Goodbye. This is like, I think, their best ballad. It's actually the top one on my list, so there's that, but it's just like, I can't even say pretty, like I want to use the word gorgeous. It's just, I can't even like describe how great Love You Goodbye is. There's harmony, there's like really good piano, like everything about it. There's nothing not appealing about this song. Number 2 is something I will always dance to and sing to and belt in the car. She's Not Afraid. This one also I would consider like a summer jam, because anytime I hear it, the music makes me think of summer, and I just get super excited. I want to do like hand jive type deal to the song and just like freak out in the car. And it is like one that not a lot of people know about unless you are true One Direction fans. But yeah, I think this one is like underrated. I don't think enough people like this song, and they should, because it's awesome. Hopefully everyone is still with me so I can reveal my number 1 song, and that is Stockholm Syndrome. This song is probably like one of my all-time favorite songs, and just I love the moving guitar part and like drums. That's the whole core of the song. This one is purely like based on beat and how it just like runs through your body and you just want to sing to it, and like you're where they're at, like look what you've done to me, like oh, it's just so good. But yeah, Stockholm Syndrome is like the best one ever. So I haven't seen them live, but if they ever come back and I see them, I hope they do that, because I love the little snippet from Harry at the concert where he's like so impressed at himself for doing like the echo in the song. It's so cute. But yeah, so there's my list. Let me know what you guys think. If there are any One Direction fans watching, comment which song is your favorite. It doesn't have to be from my list, I'm just curious. It'd be cool if we had at least one. And what song made you start listening to them, if it's What Makes You Beautiful, cool. I've not been in the family as long as you have, but that's okay, because I'm there now. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. I post videos every other Friday, so be sure to subscribe to see more. And until next time, live life fortissimo. Bye.